If you found yourself landing on this video today, please know this is not an accident. I have so few subscribers currently that if you got this coming into your orbit, know that it is divine. It is absolutely for you. And so I'm excited to have you here today. My name is Jessie. I am an intuitive. I'm a life coach. I study astrology. I'm a professional organizer. I do all the things. I'm so multi-passionate. And the biggest thing I'm passionate about is helping women fall in love with themselves and fall in love with their journey by understanding their journey more and understanding that it's part of a divine plan that's so much bigger than you. And that's why sometimes it can feel really painful and hard to navigate. And I'm making this video because a little earlier today, one of my previous clients, who's now kind of my friend, we just always catch up. I just love her so much. And I hadn't been on social media in a while, and I popped back on Instagram this week, and she had DM'd me today and was like, I miss you. I just want to tell you that, thank you, because she's like, you're such a mirror for me in my journey, and you always seem to be giving me the very next step that I need when I see your journey. And she's like, you really help me feel like it's okay to pivot. You help me feel like, changing directions is okay and there's nothing wrong with that. And you kind of gave me this validation I needed to continue on in the steps that I felt really called to take, and was just kind of being like, I'm not really sure what to do next with it, but I kind of want to move forward in this way. And she's just going for it, and I'm so proud of her. But she was like, there's so much fear coming up. I have all of this stuff I want to move towards, but fear is just for some reason it's just coming heavy right now. And I want to share actually the message that I voice noted to her on Instagram, because I felt like that just flowed out of me. It felt like more of a channeling than anything. And I thought, if this helps her, then maybe it'll help somebody else. So I'm just going to play the message that I said to her, and I hope that it can be helpful for you. Before I get into it, if you're already liking the vibe of this video, if you're feeling like maybe you're curious about more of what I do and stuff, I would love to have you subscribe and be part of this community, because I am starting to be much more consistent with it now, and I'm really back in it because I just want to help. I have a lot of experience as a coach and a mentor, and I've just been doing this thing for a long time. So I just have a lot of love and advice to give, and I want you to see me kind of as your big sister that can help you with all these things that you don't really want to tell the world about, but you're like, what do I do with all of this so I can live and breathe easier? So that's what I'm for. So I'm excited to have you here, and let's get into it. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this up so you can hear it. I'm hoping that it will come through. I just have my phone here, so let's hit play. I just really feel called to tell you 100%, it is so okay to pivot. It is so okay to pivot. And I just wanna give you a little story. So bear with me. Now, I will say the last couple of years, my life has been like a weird roller coaster ride. One where I was like, I kind of thought I feel like I entered the amusement park, but I don't know that I would have picked this ride. Sounds weird, but there was a calling to go towards the park, if that makes sense. And then partway through the last couple of years, I was feeling whiplash, and I was feeling I just really don't know if this is the ride that did I black out? When did I sit on this ride? The last couple of years have just been putting me in so many random directions. I'm talking, I got yoga certified. I have worked for Tony Robbins. I have started my own company, 2 different companies. I have tried to weave all my weird talents together. I have taught I've been working for this company the last 6 months, and I do aura and chakra readings, and I go and I do marketing and PR for them, and I go to all these random events, and I just and then I'm super psychic now, and and I have all the I do astrology, and it's all these random things that literally have felt I was just, each time I was just full of force going where I thought life wanted me to go. But then I would get to it and I'd be this is really amazing, but what is all this? Where's all this going? Is there a bigger point to all this? And because I would hit a point where I was it's not that I didn't enjoy what I was doing, but there was a moment where it's just it felt it felt like I was hitting a wall. You know, I was like, I feel like there's supposed to be more. And maybe it was a little bit of me needing to appreciate where I was, but there was also a like, I feel like I've gone as far as I can go in this specific area, but like what's next? And so I just kept moving and pivoting and shifting and all the things. And it's not that like I'm 100% like landed right now, but I only share that with you because it's only now, years later, I'm starting to see that if I didn't have this piece from over here, and I didn't have this piece over here, and I didn't have this piece over here, like there's no way I'd be able to shift into what I'm moving into right now. And it's like they all weirdly played their own part. And so I really believe you only get there when you allow yourself to pivot. And I think pivoting gets a bad rap because people think, oh, they're so indecisive or they don't know what they want kind of thing. But pivoting, if you're doing it intentionally, you're just really going where you feel so called. You know, it's like a soul nudge. Like it's just this knowing it's where you're supposed to move towards. And so I just, not that you need permission, but I just want to give you a full fuck yes to just follow the pivot, because when you do that, you're following something that is a greater design than anything you could ever create yourself. That's you listening. I know you believe in God, so me too. So it's like you're listening to God, you know, you're letting God take the wheel. You're letting God lead you and not trying to be the one in control. And you know how many people try to control, and that's why they live lives that are not what they could have or really most want, is because they're leading with fear. So even though right now you have all this fear popping up, I just want to share that's really normal, but I think you're somebody who has so many tools, you are going to be able to kick that quickly. You know, just move through it as best you can, and just trust like it's part of the evolution process. So it just also screams to me you're on the right path, because when you feel a sense of fear, it's like it's your body being like, okay, we can feel the bigness of this. We can feel the bigness of it. But if there's an ounce of excitement and you're like, I don't know why, but I do feel called to do this. Like, it's exciting, but like, oh, it feels so big. Like, I don't know, like, it's all a sign that it's right. So just keep moving. Not that you needed me to tell you that. Like, I know you're such a force. So I just wanted to share that because pivoting is so real, like all the stuff it comes with, but just trust that pivoting, like you are allowed. And honestly, I believe, I don't want to shut on anybody, but I'm like, we all should be pivoting so much more to follow our heart and follow our highest form of expression in whatever is presented to us. So you're doing it. And I'm just, can't emphasize enough. I'm so proud of you, and I'm so excited to watch your journey. So I just wanted to share that with you because I really think that sometimes we second guess on the things that are showing us actually that we're on path, because it's having us kind of question our old life. Like all of a sudden all these things that didn't used to be in question are in question now, and it rocks your stability, you know. And so I just hope that this can bring you some peace as well as you're on the journey. You know, as you can tell, I'm on the journey. My clients are on the journey. Like, we're all on the journey. And so the more that we can share these kinds of things, the more sane we can all feel. So I love you.